Ah, does that sound familiar? You're trying to get smooth, beautiful vibrato, but instead you end up with something shaky and tense. Maybe you push from your stomach, maybe you move your jaw, but the result just sounds fake. The good news is you're not the only one, and it's not your fault. You're just focusing on the wrong thing. Trying to make vibrato happens is one of the most common issues singers make, and it's what keeps your voice from sounding natural and professional. In this video, I will show you why faking vibrato just doesn't work. Even better, I will share the one mindset shift that will help you find your natural free vibrato. We will clear up some myths, rebuild your technique step by step, and do some exercises so you can feel the difference right away. You hear singers with a nice free vibrato and you ask yourself, how can I make that sound? Then you try to force it, but forcing usually turns into one of two mistakes. First, there are two types of vibrato: slow or wide vibrato and fast or capretto. Slow vibrato looks like this. Ah. It usually happens if you don't have strong breath support or if you move your jaw to wobble the note. But that's not vibrato. It's tension. When your jaw is doing all the work, your breath isn't active. And it feels like you're making something, but you're usually blocking the airflow. And the second mistake is the up push, or what they call the capretto, or fast and nervous vibrato. It sounds like this. Ah! This happens when you try to force vibrato by pushing with your breath, creating fast little air bursts, or when there is a tension in the throat. But vibrato doesn't come from pulsing air. True vibrato comes from a smooth and steady breath. Forced vibrato will always sound rough and fake, not natural and warm. The reason so many beginners make these mistakes is because they think vibrato is like an effect. You add to your voice like a filter, but vibrato isn't an effect. It's just a natural result of singing the right way. And once you understand that, everything changes. So if faking vibrato doesn't work, how do you find the real thing? Here's the secret. Real vibrato isn't something you do. It's something that happens. It really shows up when your voice is healthy and balanced. Think of it as proof that three things are working together: good breath support, free throat, and relaxed, open space. When these three things click, vibrato shows up. Here is an easy example. Imagine holding a heavy weight with your arm straight out. After a while, your arm starts to shake on its own. You're not trying to shake, it just happens because of the effort. That's kind of how vibrato works. Your job as a singer is not to force that. Your job is to relax your jaw and throat, keep your breath steady, and create the right conditions for vibrato to show up. If your vibrato is shaky or missing, it usually means you have tension. And if you try to force it, you just add more tension and more further away from the sound you want. Let's talk about breath. We need a steady, controlled, supported stream of air. Pushing air is just as bad as holding it back. The best way to learn this is through the Appoggio technique, which is all about breathing with your diaphragm and expanding your ribs. Let's feel that right away. Put your hands on your lower ribs on the sides of your body. Now take in slow and silent breath, and feel your ribs expand outward to the sides and back. Now hiss the air out on a slow and long TS. Your goal is to keep that stream of air perfectly steady, like a laser. This steady airflow is non-negotiable for vibrato. Second, we need space. A tight throat or a loss of palate will choke your sound and stop the vocal folds from moving freely. To get a healthy vibrato, you need relaxed larynx and lifted soft palate. This creates an open chamber for the sound to ring. The easiest way to feel this is to imagine the very beginning of a yawn, like this. Can you feel that openness in the back of your throat? That's your soft palate lifting. You can also feel it by inhaling silently on a vowel like an A. If this is starting to click for you and you are having a little aha moment, do me a huge favor and tap the like button below. It really helps me know we're on the right track. And if you're serious about transforming your voice and you want more tips just like this every week, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Let's stop talking for a moment and start singing. These exercises are designed to help you bypass your controlling brain and tap into the natural release that creates vibrato. Try this exercise along with me. First up, the emotional O. The idea here is to use a little emotional connection to trigger a natural tremble in the voice that can turn into vibrato. We're going to sing a simple 3-note scale on the vowel O, but I want you to imagine you're saying it with a slight tremor, like you're a little bit sad or nervous. Not a full-on cry, just a subtle intention. Oh, oh, oh. Try along with me. Oh, oh, oh. Feel how you're not making the shake happen? You're just letting an emotion influence the sound. Second, the 2-note toggle. This one is amazing for teaching your vocal folds to move freely and quickly, which is basically what vibrato is. Let's take the vowel E and alternate between 2 notes that are a whole step apart. Let's start slowly. Now a little faster. Now even faster until the 2 notes start to blur into a single one, spinning pitch. Our third exercise is the staccato to sustain. This one connects that deep breath support directly to sustained, released tone, where vibrato can finally happen. We are going to sing a single pitch on a vowel. We will do 3 short, sharp staccato pulses from the gut, and on the third one We'll hold it out and let it soar. It sounds like this. Ah, 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 ah. Feel how those two notes come from a little kick in your abs, not your throat. Try it with me. Ah, 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 ah. As you practice this, you're probably going to hit a few roadblocks. Let's talk about the most common ones. I'm doing these exercises, but my tone is still straight. This is almost always a sign of a hidden tension. Go back to the basics. Are you holding your breath? Is your jaw locked? Are your shoulders creeping up to your ears? Relax everything. Here's a great tip. Make your sound softer, easier, so the muscles can release. If you're pushing for a big and heavy tone, it's much harder for vibrato to show up. Try the exercise with me again with this gentler approach and see if that encourages a little release. My vibrato is really fast and shaky. This means you've got too much air pressure. You're pushing. So go back to the TS hissing exercise. Remember, less is more. A healthy vibrato is effortless, not frantic. I can only find it on one or two notes right in the middle of my voice. Congratulations, that's a totally normal and a fantastic start. Vibrato always shows up first where your technique is most balanced and you're most at ease. So stay there, nurture it on those notes. Don't try to force it on high notes or low notes, as your overall technique improves with practice. Your vibrato will naturally start appearing on more and more notes across your range. So seriously, patience is everything. You cannot rush this. Vibrato shows up when the voice is completely free, and it's a beautiful reward when you get all the things done. So let's recap. Your vibrato sounds fake because you're trying to make it happen. You're shaking your jaw, pushing your abs, which creates only tension and blocks the real thing. True professional vibrato isn't an action, it's a reaction, a natural shimmer that happens when your voice is free and balanced. To find it, you have to stop forcing it and start allowing. Focus on building that deep foundation, supported breath, and an open, relaxed throat. Use these exercises we did today. The emotional law, the two-note toggle, and the staccato to sustain. Be patient, be consistent, and be nice to yourself. I highly recommending recording yourself once a week to track the progress. You might not hear small changes day by day, but they will add up over time. If you're serious about this journey and want a complete step-by-step plan with even more exercises to build a powerful and healthy voice, I encourage you to book a free trial lesson through the link in the description below. It's a chance to experience these techniques firsthand and get personalized feedback that can speed up your progress. You have a natural vibrato inside of you, just waiting to be discovered. Stop faking it, start freeing it. Now, go practice.